Hello everyone, this is Slashshot. With the Thursday's release of new patches, we now have unlocked a few more 3C Hero Awakening. That includes Deedlit, and I believe Illustrial as well. I think also Lanford. I will do Illustrial next week since she's not maxed out yet. I have run out of guild resource limit for the week. I have enough guild currency, I just don't have I use up the limit while upgrading Illusion. So I'll maxed out Illustrial, at least bond. I mean, I've already bonded her, but I need to max out her class mastery. Then I will try to take her through the 3C Awakening. For now, I will awaken Deedlit instead. She is not too bad, although could improve, but good enough for now. Good enough for now, I guess. Let us go ahead and awaken her first. All right, so we already did the +1C awakening. Now we're awakening the 3C. Let's see, what are they doing here? Windcutter, Miracle. Okay, interesting. So I bring this Elven Aura, Sea of Miracle and Gospel. What does Ashran have? Shadow Assault and Counter Strike. I guess we're using Counter Strike first. Oh, there's Parm. Oh wow, mobility increase. What? What the hell? Wow. Interesting. This next movement is mobility equal to remaining mobility when using the skill. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. And there's Perotis. Ignore guard, cunning strike. Okay, let's go. I think one of the problem is that Deedlit is in our attack range, so that means she'll act again. So to prevent her from acting again, we need to make sure we don't aggro her. So we'll retreat. I go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'll retreat everyone. Boost everyone's damage next turn. Oh, she does the same. Okay. So who do we kill first? That's the first question. Who's really strong? I have no idea, to be honest. I think Ashram needs to die. Can we actually kill him? Okay, not bad. That's not bad. Ikuzo. So now his skill is changed to this, right? Which grants him a revive, basically. We can use this, and then now we can charge forward 4 spots and attack and kill this Heracles. My god, OP. Now we shall use Deedlit to kill Ashram. Oh wow, we didn't kill him. Wow, he's too tanky. What the? What just happened? How did we... Wait, I gotta watch the attack animation here. I'm confused. What just happened? What just happened? What just happened here? Okay, so what if I attack in melee range? And let's watch the attack animation. Oh, he attacked first! Whoa, my god. I think he attacked first when his attack is higher? Oh my god, that's retarded. What the hell, man? Oh my god, you will attack first. That's insane. Okay, so you know what? That's indeed a problem. That is a problem. So I'm gonna... Yeah, that's not good. Oh my god, Ashram is so OP. I think his only problem, his leg is short. Okay. So I have to kill Ashram. Like, this Ashram is insane. I have to use Ashram to kill Ashram. So now he also has freaking 2 life. So we're moving forward, that means we gain extra attack. And we'll also reduce their attack. So now... I think I need to kill him with Deedlit. So we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for maximum cavalry damage bonus with the Fine Steel Hooves. First life down. Now I have to kill him using... Wait a second. Did he just debuff us? No, we debuff him. So his skill went back to... If you start a battle with one of the tier... Okay, wait a second, what? After triggering this effect, Replace the skill with counter threat. Wait, how come it's not replaced? Does he still have revive? What? Is he gonna revive again? Wait, that's weird. That was so weird. Yeah, that was weird indeed. Oh, why does he keep it? She keeps attacking Tyrotis at range. So we definitely win now. Oh, Ashram is so strong. Insane. My god. My god. Only thing, yeah, actually, this is interesting actually. He's like a 2-life character. Huh. What's this, what is Ashram's faction? Maybe this could work in tank push? Oh, the faction is not right. Dark faction, strategic faction, and time. Yep, sadly the faction doesn't work. Alright, so now we have the 3C unlocked. Spirit Dancer. Okay, so let's read the skill. After taking action, makes one adjacent friendly unit immune to all debuff effect. Lasts 1 turn. Attack a single enemy dealing 1.6 damage. It's pretty high multiplier. Melee soldier also attacks. So this is similar to her Elven Aura. Before battle, you gain Spirit Dancer when moving. All passable terrain is treated as forest. In addition, units are unaffected by terrain mobility penalties and are healed for 30% of their HP after taking action. Last 3 turns. This is the key piece here. After battle, can move another 3 blocks so you can retreat. This skill is not affected by melee damage. Okay, so the interesting thing is it's very similar to this guy, except this Elven Aura is a command aura that heals your allies as well when they move towards you. And you heal 30% HP anyways. So that's interesting because imagine if you have juggler in your team. You can't use Elven Aura near juggler because then Elven Aura's forest terrain command aura will override your own juggler's water buff, and that's not good. So if you have juggler in your team, you might not want to bring this command aura, even though this command aura help heal your allies when they end turn within 2 blocks of you. This will override juggler's water, right? It will also override Elucia's water buff. So it's not good. It's not good, right? 2 of my water tanks. So this is where you bring Spirit Dancer. So actually, Zilong game has now introduced an option that does not override your allies, right? The Spirit Dancer only grants Deedlit herself forest terrain. Treat all passable terrain as forest. While this Elven Aura grants that for all the friendly units. So it depends, really depends on who you bring, right? So maybe this is helpful when you have non-water tanks, right? And then they can kind of, I guess, traverse through these terrains. But with the water tanks, you might want to bring Spirit Dance, right? Now the question is, what do we bring if I bring 3C? And of course, 3C has a little bit longer cooldown, right? So let's say I bring 3C, right? The only difference is basically now it's for yourself instead of allies. So there are disadvantage, but also advantage depending on whether you have water units, right? You don't want to override the water units. If you don't have water units, this is really good to heal your ally when they end near or command aura. But in a tank push battle, you can come back 3 block after, retreat back into your tank's range. So this works nicely with tank push strategy and works really nicely if you have water tanks. Because again, you don't want to override the water tank's water buff with this Elven Aura command aura. Now, if I bring this, then what is next? Sea of Miracle is really good for anti, like, if I'm up against debuff AoE. But Gospel is also really good, and this is a dilemma, right? 15% here is a huge damage boost. There is no extra damage. Well, one thing that's interesting is this 3C also grants this passive, right? This passive here makes one adjacent friendly unit immune to all debuff, so it's a free passive Gospel without having to use this Gospel, but it lasts only 1 turn. Now, does this actually get boosted by Juggler Plushie? When you use a single unit assist skill, no, so it does not. Yeah, it does not. So it's just strictly 1 turn. So in PvP, it kind of depends on your sequence of actions. Then you want to, if you want to Gospel your tank, you have to move the tank first, then move Deedlit. Then what about next turn? You move your tank first, or you move your tank last. If you're P2, and on turn 2, let's say you're near each other, you have Hearth Deedlit beside the tank on turn 1, so the tank has this 1 turn Gospel, right? But what happens next? If you move your tank immediately, the enemy can attack your tank now, and your tank just lost the Gospel, right? If you move your tank last, right? You move your Deedlit first and move your tank last. If you're P2, eventually you have to move the tank, right? Let's say you move the tank absolutely last, and then at the beginning of the 3rd turn, your P1 enemy, your enemy who's P1 has turn advantage, and now can attack your tank who doesn't have Gospel. So there's some disadvantage here. So there's some other, you could do this, for example, and you could bring Accelerated Aid. You can do something like this, for example. So you grant Gospel plus a speed boost, right? Grants immunity mobility. Well, if you have this, then it already grants that, right? But it's random if you have 2 adjacent units, right? So this is also interesting. This is also interesting, but usually I don't think you bring that. Usually you bring the mobility buff in PvP. This is useless. That's interesting. That's actually interesting. Windblade is actually interesting. Could bring that actually against flyer units. Although most flyer units have fly really far, so they probably outrange us. Now, yeah, so this is one way to do things. If you want to kind of double Gospel 1 unit and have another Gospel for some other units, or you want to bring some cleansing, damage boost, then you can bring this. It's more heal overall, right? Because this no longer heal your allies, unless this one, right? So if you want to heal others, you might want to bring this. Your Gift of Eternal Light still heals though. So that's then they don't have Gospel, so that is not good. I mean, some people might do this. Oh man, this is too tough. This is actually kind of tough to decide. Yeah, I don't know. I have to see. If I bring Juggler, I definitely need to Gospel Juggler. Now the problem is if I Gospel Juggler, who buff Deedlit? Unless I have another healer or Sophia. Or I have Juggler bring faction buff, but then he loses Beastrock. So this is interesting actually. This is interesting. It's not an overpowered 3C, but it like if I have water tank, yeah, like I think I need to bring the 3C. But if I don't have water tank, like it feels so nice bringing these. I don't think I need a saturated 8 to be honest, unless like unless I need to just outrange some really long leg units who might snipe, like assassinate me, or Ares might come in and just kill me. Maybe I give a saturated aid to like Illustrial, Zerida, for example, so that I can threaten Ares and zone Ares out, maybe. Right? So there is a play here. Right, if I bring this, then I think we should bring a 3C. Otherwise, we're wasting one cost. So in regular PvE, I think this is fine because it helps heal your allies too with the command aura when the allies end near your position, and this is really good for refreshing cooldown. Gospel is so strong, but depends on the box I ran into. If the enemy has debuffs, Gospel is really strong. Okay, so I guess we'll just keep this old setup for now, and we'll practice more in Season 6 and figure out what skill I need to bring, depending on the box I end up with, depending on my band pick and draft. So that is it, and if you're interested, you can check my stats here a little bit. Right, my soldier stats. And my enchants, I need to get more defense. That's one of the problem I have right now. I need to get more int and more defense. Right now it's not bad, it's M defense, but this would be so much better if that was 10% defense. Only HP and no percentage defense, and also no percentage defense here, so we'll have to get this to like 200 defense or something, which will work very nicely with Star Airing against Archer and Assassin. Continue sharding her to 6 stars. She is almost at 5 stars. Alright, thank you for watching guys. Hope all the best to everyone else. /out.